Philippines has long been considered as top tourist destination by people all over the world. Not only of beautiful beaches and scenic spots for people to enjoy, it also has a rich culture and history that everyone finds more interesting. From century-old churches to bloody war zones, the historical sites in the Philippines never fail to amaze its visitors.
Being a melting pot of cultures and people, there's no doubt that historical places in the Philippines captivate not just local travelers, but also explorers across the globe. Welcome back to our channel. Rosie with you and Edsa from Couples Wanderlust. If you are traveling across the island of the Philippines, you will not only traveling to the different places, but also to the different historical points in time. From Spanish colonization to American, British, Japanese, and many more nationalities wanted to conquer the country for the past hundreds of years. The history played a major part in the country's tourism industry. And here are the most famous monuments and shrines in the Philippines that you can add to your travel bucket list.
Rizal Monument, Bantayog ni Jose Rizal. The monument of Rizal in Rizal Park, Luneta, is considered by many as the most popular, most visited, and most photographed monument in the Philippines. It housed the remains of Jose Rizal, a Filipino nationalist, novelist, poet, journalist, ophthalmologist, and national hero. Rizal wrote the novels Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo to expose the cruelty and injustice of the Spanish ruling government in the Philippines during his time. Because of his revolutionary writings, he was executed by a firing squad in Luneta on December 30, 1896.
Bonifacio Monument. Andres Bonifacio is popularly known as the father of the Philippine Revolution and the founder of Supremo of the Katipunan or the Samahang Kataas-Taasan, Kagalang-Galangan, Katipunan ng mga Anak ng Bayan or KKK. He is an icon of bravery and pride of the Filipinos. The monument is one of the most beautiful work of art in the Philippines. It was designed by national artist Guillermo Tolentino, who also sculptured the famous University of the Philippine Oblation Statue. An important historical and cultural landmark in the Philippines, the monument has 23 figures, including Emilio Jacinto, popularly known as the brain of the Katipunan, and the three martyred priests Mariano Gomez, Jose Apolonio Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora, well known by many Filipinos as the Gomborza.
Magellan Shrine, Lapu-Lapu. The monument of Magellan is the oldest in this list. It was built in 1866, that makes the monument almost 150 years old now. The monument or shrine of Magellan is just a few steps from the statue of Lapu-Lapu. Both monuments and other important markers of events that happened during the historic Battle of Mactan are found in Liberty Shrine of Mactan Shrine. Ferdinand Magellan may be remembered by Filipinos as an enemy of legendary hero Lapu-Lapu, but the Portuguese explorer is also recognized by many as the man who brought Christianity in the Philippines. The Portuguese explorer is also recognized by the world as the one who organized the Spanish expedition from 1519 to 1522 that resulted to the first circumnavigation of the earth. A few steps from the monument of Magellan is marker on the exact spot where the Portuguese explorer was killed during the Battle of Mactan.
Dambana ng Kagitingan or Shrine of Valor. Mount Samat in Bataan was the site where Philippines and American soldiers took their last stand against the invading Japanese forces in the Battle of Bataan. After a 3-month battle, Bataan fell and surrendered to the Japanese on April 9, 1942. This Japanese victory led to the infamous Bataan Death March that involved 60,000 to 80,000 Filipinos and American prisoners of war. The march resulted to more than 20,000 dead Filipino and American prisoners of war. The Shrine of Valor was built not only to honor the gallantry of the Filipinos who fought in the Battle of Bataan, but to honor all the brave soldiers who battled and died for our freedom during the Japanese invasion. To commemorate and honor the heroism and bravery of the soldiers who fought the Japanese invaders in the Battle of Bataan, the Philippine government declared April 9 as a national holiday. The day is known as Araw ng Kagitingan or Day of Valor.
Sultan Kudarat Monument. Sultan Muhammad the Patwan Kudarat, popularly known as Sultan Kudarat, is considered as the greatest Sultan of Maguindanao and the most powerful Sultan of Mindanao. His monument, located in front of the provincial capital building of Sultan Kudarat, is a testament of his bravery, intelligence, and persistence in conquering Mindanao and other parts of the Philippines from the authority of Spain. The Sultan of Maguindanao never allowed the Spaniards to conquer his sultanate. That is the reason why Spain failed to invade the whole of Mindanao and convert the natives to Roman Catholics. The valiant ruler of Mindanao was declared a national hero during the presidency of Ferdinand Marcos.
Did you find our video interesting? Write your comments below if we are contributing an information.
Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to notify with our next video.
Balangiga Encounter Monument. The Balangiga Encounter Monument reminds us that Filipinos will not back down to fight for freedom against any foreign invader, even against mighty American forces. On September 28, 1901, the church bells of Balangiga were rung to signal an attack by native Bolo fighters from Balangiga and nearby villages of Lawaan, Giporlos, and Ginapundan that killed more than 50 soldiers. The encounter, popularly known as the Balangiga Massacre, was described as the United States Army worst defeat during the Philippine-American War. The attack outraged General Jacob Smith and instructed his men to kill all Filipinos who were capable of bearing arms, including boys over 10 years old. Thousands of locals were killed and homes were burned under Smith's order. The historic bells of the church at Balangiga were taken by the Americans as war treasure.
Edsa Shrine. The Edsa Shrine was originally built to commemorate the events during People Power Revolution and its peaceful outcome. The People Power Revolution, also called the Edsa Revolution or the Philippines Revolution of 1986, was a series of non-violent demonstrations joined by over 2 million Filipino civilians, including several political, military, and religious personalities on February 22 to 25, 1986. The People Power Revolution caused the departure of dictator President Ferdinand Marcos and the restoration of the country's democracy. The shrine includes the 7-meter bronze statue of Our Lady of Peace, sculpted by Virginia T. Navarro. It has also 2 chapels, the San Lorenzo Ruiz Chapel and the Chapel of Perpetual Adoration, where the Catholic devotees can offer a prayer.
Leyte Landing Monument. MacArthur Landing Memorial Park in Palo Beach was the site where the Allied forces led by General Douglas MacArthur landed in Leyte on October 20, 1944. The monument also reminds us the fulfillment of MacArthur's iconic words and promise, "I shall return," the fulfillment of the promise was start of the Leyte invasion and his campaign to liberate the Philippines from the Japanese occupation during the World War II. This historic event also led to the naval battle between the Japanese Imperial Navy and the US. The Battle of Leyte Gulf is recognized by many historians as the largest naval battle in history. The monument also resembles the iconic photo of MacArthur and his entourage during the historic A-Day landing as captured by Gaetano Feliz.
People Power Monument. The monument is about 900 meters from the Edsa Shrine. I think it's a great monument to represent the People Power Revolution of Edsa Revolution in 1986. The Filipinos earned the respect of the world when they successfully demonstrated the power of people without using violence to end dictatorship and regain democracy in the Philippines.
Sandugo or Blood Compact Shrine. The province of Bohol in Visayas is not only home to the magnificent Chocolate Hills and clear water beaches, but also to rich historical sites. One of the most famous landmarks and historical sites in the Philippines is the site of the Blood Compact or Sandugo between Dato Sikatuna and Miguel Lopez de Legazpi in 1565 to ensure the friendly relations between the Spaniards and Filipinos. Among the monuments is his list. The Blood Compact Shrine commemorates friendship rather than battles or wars. The Blood Compact Monument is one of the work of Napoleon Abueva, a Filipino national artist and also called as the father of modern Philippine sculpture.
The historic monuments and shrines in the Philippines remind us about the bravery, struggles, and sacrifices made by Filipinos over hundreds of years to achieve the freedom.
In the past, Filipino took care of Philippine independence. Today, Filipinos take care of freedom. Heroes paid bloods and lives, so come and visit and repay the respect and honor.
If you like our pics, give a thumbs up and share with your friends.
For more information about travel and world's wonder, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye!